Welcome to Three Skulls Tavern, a channel devoted to tabletop role-playing games by Free League Publishing. This show is sponsored by Foundry, the virtual tabletop, as well as WorldMill, online server hosting for the Foundry tabletop. To support the show, head over to patreon.com/MattK. For a minimum of $2 per month, you get access to a ton of extra content. Hello, and welcome back to Alien New Alaska. It feels like it's been a long time since we played, but it's only been, 3 weeks?
Yeah, 3
Only
weeks.
1 week longer than usual.
Yeah. We're back. Hopefully we've thrown some prayers out. I've thrown some prayers out to the internet gods to not fuck about with us today. But here we are. As you can see from the list of players above me here, we're down a player tonight. Habib Kent couldn't join us, so yeah, that's fine because we're doing something a little different apparently. So what we normally do is we'd be introducing ourselves and our PCs, but I guess we're not doing that today, right, Ed?
That's correct.
So why don't we just jump straight over to you, Ed, and why don't you tell us what's happening?
That's brilliant. Cheers.
Here comes the Blue Peter bit.
Yeah, that's what I made for you earlier. So I just thought we would. My whole idea behind this was at some point there would be a cinematic part of the story, and where we left off from last session, everyone managed to get aboard a ship, all your main characters, and essentially escape from what was going on. I appreciate that last time we had some problems with some of the recordings, and so it turns out that we missed a bit of the plot line. So I'll just quickly go over that again for you, just very briefly, just to remind you all. So our team managed to not go down and explore a lot more. They decided what would probably be best is to kind of hightail it out of there, which you were thinking about doing, and then it turns out that you ended up with a team coming to sort you out. You managed to avoid the team by locking them out of the remote mining station, and then through a great bit of teamwork, steal their dropship, which was pretty impressive. In doing so, you managed to get one of the soldiers or mercs or whoever they were, and he pretty much told you that he was being employed by a guy by the name of Peter Chan, but none of you knew who that was. And then you decided to boot him out of the dropship that you were taking off. Everyone got aboard, no one was left behind, and you managed to fly out into the blizzard, which is another story. And that's where we last left off. In the meantime, if you remember correctly, if anyone's been following this, the session before then, we only had Harry and Matt, and they took on the role of a couple of the leaders, or at least the sort of like heads of the units, when the New Alaska Research Station was targeted by some kind of android. They set up a bomb, and the heads of the security had asked the B team, or the B exploration team, the beta team, as Jack likes to call them, to go out and go around from the top. They were going to go from the bottom of the facility, and so pretty much we're going to continue exactly where we left off last time from there. So you're all going to get a chance to play the NPCs that you've interacted with and met throughout the course of this campaign. And so this is the other exploration team. Alana Fuentes, Andrew Sullivan, Joe Mooks, Kat Turner, and Scott Williams. So there are 5 of them. You can pick each a character that you wish to play. Alana Fuentes.
I only see 4 on the list.
So yeah, Kat, I'm going to take out of the equation. Right. So you should have only Alana, Andrew, Joey, and Scott.
Okay.
Alana Fuentes is security survival specialist. Andrew Sullivan is the technician. Joe Mooks is the team leader, and Scott Williams is the roughneck. So you guys get to decide who you'd like to play. Considering who you played last time, or who your main character is, you might want to play something a bit different.
Yeah.
Or alternatively, you might want to play something the same. So I'm just opening this up to you to make a decision. I think we had a brief discussion in Discord. I think that you had an idea of who you wanted to play, didn't you, Yeti?
Yes, I'd be an extremely shitty Joey. Anybody else would be fine. I'd like Andrew if nobody else calls dibs.
Andrew, the technician. Yeah.
Yes.
I don't have any strong feelings about it one way or the other, so that sounds fine.
Fair enough. How about I will take Scott, who is pretty different from my usual character.
Yeah. Okay.
Scott being the roughneck. And I do not want to play a team leader.
That's fine.
Surprise.
So I'm going to go with the security and survival. I mean, it's still a survival specialist, but at least it's not the fucking team leader again. Ed, you can be Joey.
Woo!
And I'm playing. Looks like Alana is a kind of generalist in some respects.
Yeah. So.
She's good at shooting. That's good.
Yeah. So each of them have their own personal agendas. Each of them have their set of skills, their inventory. That's all done for you, which is what you have, which is very helpful. So that will tell you a little bit different. So one of the main things that we've got a little differently is that the pace of the action will change from the campaign because it's cinematic. It's rather than a long, slow burn as we go through. There's a good chance that it will get quite hectic and frenetic. So, if you've got good shooting skills, that might help. So, yes, Alana Fuentes is a security and survival specialist. I don't know whether or not, Matt, you want to flesh that up on for each of them, just so people can.
Yeah, I've got them open already. Yep.
Cool, excellent. So, Matt, you're Alana.
Mm-hmm.
Harry, you're Andrew.
No,
you're Scott. Sorry, and you're Andrew. No, that's fine. Just so I've got an idea of who's who. So Joey, I'm just going to stick as NPC along with. So that is fine. So for those that weren't here last time, what happened was, for all intents and purposes, the base was attacked. The research station was attacked. The two people that you were playing was Nazir Aziz, who was the deputy director, and Tyrone Larson, who was the head of security.
Yeah.
They kind of barricaded themselves into a conference room in the scientific section, which is south of where you are as a team. When you went out into the actual cold, it was blizzarding. There was a lot of snow. There was some explosions that happened. Primarily just below you, there was an explosion. The last thing you heard was Nazir and Tyrone explain to you that there is something going on, something happened, and then all communication went off. As communication went off, all the lights in the facility went off. So when you're outside the facility, there are floodlights around just to allow people to get to and from places. And that all shut off. And it just basically put you all into darkness.
Yeah.
Well, that sucks.
Can you remind us what the thing looked like that we saw?
The thing that looked like that you saw? Yeah, sure, 1 second. It was...
Just as a refresher.
Just a refresher. So when the explosion happened, you saw a crab-like creature fall into the snow with a long tail.
Mm-hmm.
and it went into the snow and was gone before Nasir and Tara could see. So just a bit. And it was heading north. It was heading towards where you're coming down.
Oh, no.
And
Okay.
thankfully, Scott's in the front. So you are all making your way down south, down the side of the actual facility. You are sort of, all the facility is kind of half buried into the actual snow. So you could potentially climb onto the facility roof, and it would be sort of shoulder height for where you are. But it actually goes a bit deeper into the ground. So yeah, as you're kind of making your way down to your left-hand side, you have got one of the facility buildings, and to your right-hand side, you've got sort of ice sheets and sort of crevices. So you're making your way south. The lights have gone off. Everything's gone dark, which means you've had to put your lights on, which you've got onto your environment suits, which then lights up the snow in front of you. Very quickly, you realise there's obviously something very wrong, and when you do that, you hear another explosion. And as you hear another explosion, this dropship flies above the facility. You know that it's a UPP vessel, the HR-222, which is similar to the dropship that you see in the film, but a bit more of a Russian kind of Chinese slant.
What was the acronym you said?
It was the one second. The UPP, which is the Universal.
Yeah, the UPP. I'm not.
UPP.
The universe.
No.
United People's Planets.
Yeah. Progressive Peoples.
It's the communist regime.
Yeah.
Faction. Yeah.
Yeehaw, space commies.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the Union of Progressive Peoples is what it's called.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
And so yes, it flies across towards the dock, and then you can just make out through the snow another one circling around. And as it circles around, you can hear this gunfire, and it appears that some kind of minigun has opened up on a snowcat, which is trying to leave the facility. And there is another explosion.
Okay.
Right. So I guess we will leave that in your hands then. Joey says, "Get down, get down, get down," as he dives towards the side of the building and kind of tries to make himself as small as possible.
I'm gonna bark out, "Everyone, get up against the wall." Meaning the wall of the building on our left.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm gonna rush forward and take point with my shotgun out.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. If Alana's doing this, I know how capable she is. This must be the best choice, clearly.
Mm-hmm.
Screw whatever Joe says.
Yep.
I'm going to throw myself flat just like Joe does.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I'm kind of not going to be looking back. I'm going to be looking forward, and I'm going to kind of bark into my comms. Right, move forward, single file, stay on me. Let's go. If you want to stay alive, follow me.
Yep. Roger, says Jerry. Got the lead, Alana.
Just let that slide.
Well, what I said, I know she knows what's best.
Okay. It's fine. Joe says, "Cat, come over here." She's like looking around She looks very, very upset and confused. Out of all of you in the team, you know that Kat is relatively new to your team. You've been on 2 or 3 assignments together. Kat is brand new, and she was assigned to you for this mission particularly because she was an environmental scientist. And so you've not really worked with her before. You've all worked together on 1 or 2 other assignments, not necessarily as long as this one. And yeah, for no other reason as in you've been hired by LaSalle Bionational to be an expedition team and to get some experience, and it's actually not bad pay.
No, fair enough.
So you yielded the faith and you thought that they were trying to do you all over.
What's the plan, boss?
Joe says, if we just keep going down here, we need to head towards the deputy director and whatever else is coming. We need to get in as soon as we can. I think there is an opening in stores past the storage pens. So if we go down that way, we should be able to make it into the facility. Alana, you got a point. Go ahead.
I'm not exactly sure what you meant by. I'm just looking at the map right now.
So I'll ping the map. So here in stores, there's an exit.
I don't think everybody's on the same map either. Looks
No,
like...
I'm not.
Okay, let me just pull everyone to. There we go.
It must be nice to have a handy pull everyone to this point.
I like a handy pull everyone to this point.
Makes the herding of cats a little bit easier.
So.
Yeah, so I'm just looking down. I can see the pens. I can see the storage pens.
Then below that, there's stores, and then if I just ping it, that is an entrance and exit.
Okay. I remember that one. Yes, I can see that there's the hood of an NPC that was locked on the other side of a door. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
We don't know that though. That's fine. Okay. Yeah, so I'm going to just kind of be keeping watch a bit as I'm kind of heading through the snow with the building basically like almost touching my left arm.
Yep.
So, yeah.
It's and then advance warily, I suppose.
If nothing else happens, then I'm going to get to the edge. When I get to the edge of the building, I would like to, cautiously peek around the side. Obviously, it's dark and we've got lights on, so it's gonna be pretty obvious that we're coming.
Yeah.
But I still want to, keep some cover.
Okay. You you look around the edge, and if you could, for me, kind sir, make an observation report.
Mm-hmm. Observation. Look at that. Yeah. Oh, do I want to start pushing already? Yep, I'll push.
Oh dear.
Successes. All right.
No successes. That's okay.
That's some stress. That's fine.
That's fine.
That's fine.
Okay. Yeah. You're starting to feel a little bit of stress. You look around, you can't see anything.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm gonna say back. Everyone, stay on this building. I'm just going to take a little bit closer look ahead, make sure it's clear before we move on. And I'll look over my shoulder and say, Scott, take point on this at the edge of this building.
Okay.
Since you're next in the single file queue behind me.
When
okay.
I'm trying to move my icon, it looks like I'm moving most folk, and I don't know if that's right.
You should just be moving yourself.
Okay. There you go. Yeah.
Moved everybody up by the looks of things.
Cool. So yeah, I'll take a step into the open.
Excellent. As you do that.
Oh no!
A face hugger. What does that mean?
So,
Mike, I have to make a close combat roll, looks like.
yes, please.
Oh no.
Okay, it's not too bad. Do I have to modify it at all?
Nope, just normal roll.
Okay. Fucking hell.
Would you like to push that?
Well, I don't want a face hugger attached to me, do I? God
Oh, no.
damn it! Oh, god damn it.
This is how we start.
Oh
No,
my god.
Alana, no.
Stress, rolling for stress. 3, it's not too bad. Keeping it together. Let me just scroll back up to the in the stream chat so people can read what that attack was.
So,
or do you want to read it out? Do you want to, or like narrate
face
it?
hugger attacks. If you win, which you don't, you throw the beast to the floor. If not, it's not finishing you yet. If the face hugger wins, I need to make my roll. So bear with me 1 second.
The target will suffer the final embrace on the facehugger's next initiative. God damn it.
Oh god.
Kind of a wretched euphemism, isn't it?
Alana, no.
The final
So-
embrace.
It jumps at you. It hits your face mask, and as soon as it does that, the face mask starts to dissolve, and you can feel this heat coming through the face mask. You put your hands up to try and grab it and throw it away, but you haven't. You can feel this this long tail whipping around your back and trying to gain access around your actual neck to sort of like pull in tight. But it's the neck, the thing is flying around everywhere.
Yeah, and I'm wearing a suit as well, so it's
Yeah,
It's a little
so
bit more
it's really
cumbersome.
difficult to kind of get grasp. You can feel things ripping, and the little claws around your helmet is trying, like, you can feel it like scratching at the back of your helmet, whereas it's trying to get some kind of leverage. You've kind of got one of its hands, one of its like appendages, and a part of its tail as it's trying to wrap around you, just because it's fighting. Okay. But you're keeping it together, surprisingly enough.
Okay. And do the rest of us get to react?
Well, yes, you will get a chance to react. So I guess we'll do some initiative. That's handy. Okay. So
did you make the final embrace roll, or is that happening later?
no, it didn't get a chance to actually do it. I just rolled, and it hasn't actually got any successes.
Okay, all right, that's good.
So you're both fighting.
I'm screaming into my yeah, I'm like, get off me, that sort of thing.
Yeah, the second I hear this, I break out of the single file. I leave the cover. I whip out my knife and I run to help.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
I probably would have fallen back onto my bum and dropped my shotgun as well, by the way. So I'm
yep, that's cool.
yeah.
Well, you're pleased to know that. So, Alana, you're on 3. Andrew, you're on 7 initiative, and Scott, you're on 6.
Okay.
Sorry, can you say that again?
So, Alana, you're on 3.
Okay.
Andrew's on 7. And Scott, you're on 6. Okay. So, I guess we'll start at the top. Alana, you're screaming, trying to grapple with this thing.
Yeah, I guess I'm making another close combat roll to try and get it off.
Do that would be great, thank you.
Yeah. Let me just look at my talents very quickly, just in case there's something there.
Sure.
Nope. Rapid fires with a firearm, overkill.
On the plus side,
Instead of panicking in the face of mortal danger, you can turn your fear into aggression and use it as a weapon against your enemy. You can trigger the overkill effect when you make a panic roll.
yep.
Oh.
That seems useful.
That might be applicable
Yes. Maybe.
here. I'll look that up. Let me just make my close combat roll first.
Yep, no problem.
Single success. I might push that to try and get more than one success. Do I just need? Is it an opposed roll, right?
It is going to be an opposed roll. I'm going to find out what my
I'm going to probably push that. Yeah, I'm going to push that. Look at that.
Hell yeah.
Look at that.
Oh, nice.
Oh god, I got three stress now. That's not good.
Yep. It's whipping around, and you manage to grab it, and you throw it off of you. The power that it has, even though it's not massive, it's just so strong. And you throw it onto the floor and into the snow.
Yeah. Good.
Okay. So, I guess that makes you next, Scott.
Okay. I will have seen the creature get thrown onto the ground, and
yes.
Seeing it as we've been sneaking around in a military fashion, I will no doubt have had my pulse rifle ready. As a result, I think it's reasonable that the first thing I can do is try and shoot the dang thing.
You can indeed. So, Scott, you should hopefully have decent skill in shooting.
I got one.
Woo! I'll do it.
And it's not a lot of dice, but hey, we got there.
Yeah, that's fine. So yeah, you shoot it. The damage for your
pulse rifle.
Your pulse rifle is
two it is. Yeah, I'm looking at it now. Yeah.
It's an AK-40-47.
Indeed, yeah.
Very nice.
Yep. Okay, that's fine. So you shoot it out. I'm just going to check just to make sure. I don't think it does have any armor. Oh, goodness me, it does.
Damn.
Two dice, and one of them's a 6, so naturally.
Little bastards.
There we go.
Well, it shrugs off one of them, but not both.
When you shoot it, it basically hits it as it starts to kind of move, and it sprays this its blood into the actual snow, and it makes a hissing sound as it starts to. And it looks like it's about to spring back at Alana. So I guess that means it is. It's Joey next. Joey's going to do much the same thing that you did, and he takes a shot at the creature with his pistol and misses.
Doesn't hit Scott or Andrew though, does he?
What's that?
He doesn't hit Scott or Andrew, does he?
I know.
Just looking at how they're all lined up.
Yeah. No, he kind of he tries to sort of get through, but obviously he doesn't do anything. And then that does leave yourself. So.
Well, I guess I see the creature sort of, springing back towards Alana, and that is the one thing that I don't want to see do. So I try and sort of put myself in her position and push her out of harm's way.
Okay. Yep, that's fine.
What the fuck are you doing, Andy?
Out of the way! Your helmet's damaged.
Okay. You push her out. You push him out the way. Or push her out the way, sorry. The thing springs at you. So.
One meat bag's more or less like any other, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, hell. That's not good.
Yeah.
Okay,
I-
so
Looks like you take 1 stress, right?
I wonder, do I get
Yep.
to dodge this?
no.
Shame.
Okay. Okay. Right then. It
I mean, I shouldn't I? When attacked in close combat, you can dodge. No.
I think with their actual attacks,
The monster
Okay.
attacks are a little bit different.
the monster attacks are a bit different. It's not quite the same.
Okay.
In this game, if a monster attacks you, you're pretty much dead. And this is only a little monster.
It's
It
not a
says you can even dodge a creature's signature attack.
Okay.
This is my special talent, right?
Oh, okay, yeah.
This
sorry.
is not an ordinary dodge, but talent dodge.
Sorry, yeah. You can. Yes. Yes. Sorry. Yes.
See, that's why I did that.
Okay. Yeah. You see. Yeah. Sorry.
Ah,
Yeah. I appreciate it.
I roll mobility.
Yes.
And I can only use it to reduce damage, not counter attack or disarm.
Mhm.
I can even dodge a creature's signature attack.
Well then,
That's quite good.
that's nice.
And so I will. Unfortunately, my close combat would have been better than my mobility, but go right ahead. Oh well. Yeah,
That'll do.
that should do. Yeah.
Mhm.
Dodged.
Excellent. Yeah, it whips at you. You push him out the way, and you kind of like dodge out the way as it kind of lands on the floor.
Yeah, too slow, motherfucker.
Hold on. Hold on. When you rolled before, Ed, was that with the 3 successes? Was that the 5 base dice for the attack?
With the attack.
That you rolled something with 3. They came up with 3 successes, which then showed this attack roll. It's not showing on the dice log.
Oh right, okay.
But it was definitely there were definitely 3
I think
successes.
was it 3? I can't remember. It was.
Yeah, it's not showing anything. I'm not sure if it's showing anything on your GM
Let me just check my GM
chat log, whether it says something about like.
No, all I've got is the facehugger attack roll.
Okay.
No.
Okay. Cool. Never mind.
No. Well, we'll be kind to start with. But I'll keep an eye. Yes, you managed to get out of the way as it lands on the floor. So, Alana.
I'm gonna take
Up to you.
however it works with. I can't remember if this works with like slow and fast actions like some of the other games.
Yes, I think you can do a fast action.
So
Like a
fast action,
Fast action to shoot.
to pick up my shotgun, right?
Yep.
And just kind of spin around, I guess, in one type of thing.
Yep, that's fine. And do you have your ability to do quick fire? I think it is.
Yeah,
Which
this is
shoot
my
as a fast
my
action.
talent to. Let me just look at what it says. Rapid fire, but I'm not sure.
fire.
It says a pistol or rifle as a fast action instead of a slow action, at the cost of a -2 modification.
Oh, okay.
But I don't
Yeah,
need to.
so-
It's fine, so I can still just roll my normal range combat.
yeah, that's true.
Okay, so I go to inventory, click on the shotgun. I don't think I get any
Yep.
bonus for it anyway.
Nope.
Oh my god. And only 1 success.
Good grief.
But you got a success.
Oopsie.
As
So
long as-
I might still do. So my base damage
Yeah.
is 3. I could still do 3 depending what I roll here for my stress. Let me roll that.
Yep. But I don't think you could change.
I'm keeping it together, so that's
Okay.
fine. So
That's fine.
so I'll do 3. I do 3 damage to it.
Yeah. It explodes.
Ah,
Nice.
Um,
It explodes in a spray of
couple-
what? Blood, right?
yeah, a load of blood.
I mean,
um,
blood would be better.
Let's have a look. You say that. Let's see, acid splash. Okay. So it's there. You're there. That's fine. I'm happy to save it because it is killed without actually any of the blood hitting anyone else.
Oh, that's convenient. Good.
Just looking at where you are, you're shooting with a shotgun. It's gonna. In fact, the blood sprays up against the side of the pens, and starts to eat into the actual side of the pen. There's all little spots and stuff eating away and starting burning.
Bloody hell! I hope there's no more of those. Bloody hell are they
What
doing
was
in
that?
this place?
Who's our scientist? It's Cat, right?
Cat.
I'm
Cat's
gonna on the
basically
comms. I'll be like, Cat, get over here. Tell us what.
She comes
What is
down.
What's going on? It looks like acid. Do you any kind of?
She says, "Oh my God."
What's the? I'm trying to think of the
Cat,
right
what the
term
bloody
rather than saying
fuck is
alien.
that?
Yeah. What can do that? I've not
She
heard
looks
anything like
over.
that.
She looks at us. I don't know. I've never heard of anything like this before. This is just weird. And she kind of like goes over to where what's left of it is in the snow, and
I'll be like, be careful. Look at my helmet with like big hole in the middle.
you've got like it's kind of melted.
Yeah.
And she kind of like pushes it with. She's got like a little pen flashlight, and she kind of like touches what's left of it. It starts to melt the flashlight, and she throws it on the floor. She goes, "My God, that's acid!
Yeah.
What the hell? What the hell is this thing?"
All right,
Let's hope we don't.
we've got to
see
get
any
out of
more
here clearly, don't we?
Yeah, I need to get inside before.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how damaged is Alana's helmet?
I was bad,
Yeah.
I guess.
It's all kind of
I
burnt
check
and-
I check out her gear and make sure that she's fine.
Look, we're headed to
Yeah.
stores. There should be some more. There might be another helmet inside, or at least we can shut the door and get out of this.
Do
And
you
did
reckon-
I hear the thing was sort of trying to like get in at the neck with its tail?
trying to get it the face and the neck. Yeah.
Yeah, so but there's no tears there. It's just the
Yeah,
just
there-
the
there are-
visor like.
No, there are tears around here. There's the visor's been melted a little bit. If Alana was to stay out in the cold for sort of more than sort of an hour, she'd probably end up getting frostbite to the eye and the face.
Yeah, frostbite in the face doesn't sound nice. Let's get
No.
you inside.
I'm gonna lay a hand on your shoulder and say, Andy, you saved my life. And then I'll punch you in the shoulder really hard and say, don't ever do that again, God damn it.
I give you a very sheepish grin.
Yeah.
All right, you slags, let's motor.
Yeah, so we're gonna make
Let's
haste.
get out of here.
You mentioned explosions. Like, can we see any like fire
Yes.
or anything where we are?
So where you are, you look over across the actual facility, and you can see there is through the actual the snow, you can see sort of dark smoke rising across from where the landing bay was up towards the comm centers and operations. You're primarily down here in the scientific section.
Right. Okay. It's like the mining area more.
Yeah.
Okay.
So to the north.
Oh, to our north, right.
North and east. Yeah.
Right.
East.
Right. Okay. Over here. Okay. All right. But nothing here is exploded that we can see.
No. Well, there's smoke and stuff coming from over here.
Yeah. Yeah. I remember
Explosion
from the last that last session.
happened. But that's kind of like fading away.
Yeah. Yeah. We can't probably can't see that anyway in the darkness. So
No, you just kind of like.
it was more like
Um,
if there was an explosion and there were flames, then we'd be able to that'd be kind of lighting
Yeah.
up the.
Yeah, which is what you can see on
landscape.
the other side.
Okay. All right. Okay.
But just on the edge of your mission.
So I'll get to my feet and get my shotgun ready again and just say, all right, we got to get to those stores quickly.
Let's go.
I need to repair my helmet.
Going. We got
single-
what's our main job once we get inside?
Once we get inside, we need to. I guess we're going to have to try and find a way to get out of here. And we're going to probably have to speak to Lozelle and the other leaders. Yeah, I think we can make some big bucks out of this
Sounds good.
if we don't get dead in the process.
I'm gonna hold you to that, Joey.
Oh
It's
yeah,
a
don't
fucking
you worry.
gamble.
Let's get moving. Come on.
All right. So yeah, I'm gonna keep pushing. So the idea is, I'm just gonna show you with my mini how I'm gonna. The idea is to go
Fine.
like this through here.
Yep, that's fine. Yep.
along here, and then basically like that around, and then to,
Seems like a plan.
to the stores. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, that's great.
So I don't feel free to.
No, that's fine.
Don't know how far we're gonna get before facehugger number 2 pops out of the snow.
Well, interesting you should say that. Because 1 second before you will stop moving, let me just see if I can move you. Because
Oh man!
You bastard!
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh, behind me.
It's done again.
No, literally, you're standing on it.
All right.
You as you're walking through, this thing just jumps out of the snow. You're like, shit. I'm sorry to have to tell you this.
Whoa, hold on.
Yep.
We've lost Harry, and that means I'm gonna have to
Harry?
redo
Oh, no.
I'm gonna have to redo the video.
Okay, hang
Oh
on.
no!
We'll pause it for a second.
I'm just gonna jump over to the technical difficulties card for a second.
Oh, yeah, I think. Cult. So it's actually longer than 18 months.
All right, we're back.
Aw,
We're back.
Cult. Yes, another cosmic horror.
All right.
Okay.
So where were we? Oh yeah,
So
I'm getting attacked.
you're about
again.
to get attacked again just for the fun of it. I do quite like placing the little tokens in places and see whether you stand on them. So
Sweeper, but or phallic.
No.
okay.
Face grapple. Hey, it's the same one again. All right, gonna make another close combat.
Indeed.
Ugh.
It's going in your mouth.
Close combat. Here we go. I've got lots of stress. Then maybe this will help me.
Oh yeah, maybe.
2 successes. Let's see what the stress says.
Okay,
Let's see what the stress says.
okay.
Keeping it together.
Ta-da!
So that's
You were
two
Doing
successes.
shockingly well now.
Nice. Yep. It's so jammy. Again, it dives at you, and you grab it before it actually gets you, and you throw it to the floor, right next to you.
Then is it my turn?
Kind of lands there. Well, let's see whose turn it is next.
Okay.
So,
We're not keeping the same
Lana.
initiative.
No. Okay. Not so good this time. Alana, you are on 5 this time. We've got Andy on 2, Scott on 3, Joey on 10.
10?
10. Joey's on 10.
Useless.
That's
Useless.
a lot.
And the
What a twonk.
the facehugger is on something else. So, Andy, it's your turn.
I've still got my knife out, I hope. and I
Acid.
absolutely.
What is it with
I
you
don't.
and knives?
I don't care.
You're gonna stab
Why
the
not?
thing.
You've
should
got a
care. You
fucking gun.
care
I'm-
very much.
Okay.
Acid.
I'm
No.
not all that good at shooting, you know.
You're just as good
Burned by
at
acid
shooting
in
as
real
you are
life
with
and
close
it's
combat. You're just as good at. You've got 5 dice with ranged combat. You've got 5 dice with close combat.
Oh come on, see how I can't do the maths. Man, can't I ever be stupid and stab an acidy thing for the woman that I like?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, Matt, stop mansplaining.
No, this is
You want to?
no. This is Alana saying like, no, not the knife.
No, no. Go on then, knife it.
I will. Hell yeah.
Okay.
All right,
Right.
well, fair enough.
Well,
I mean,
that works.
yeah. I guess you're gonna get what you wished for.
Oh.
Ah.
Yeah, you stick the knife in it.
Acid splashes all over the place.
Yeah, you stick the knife into it, and
It's a good thing we've got a spare character or two. I mean, what could possibly go wrong?
See?
you stab
I
it
mean,
into the snow. Yeah, and you put it straight through the middle of it. And
that was
it
my
starts
plan
to-
all along.
The knife starts to sizzle. We'll get rid of the knife out of the inventory. You now have this crab-shaped thing stuck into the ground or into the snow. You've just basically rammed it through. You can see it's got this like long sort of proboscis thing sort of sticking out from underneath it.
Ew.
And the tail sort of like is twitching a little bit.
Ugh.
Don't worry about the rest of you then. Finished it.
I'm gonna look at you and just be like, that's the second time.
Andy, you shithead.
Well, now that your knife is useless, get your gun out, please, Andy.
Yeah, thank you too. You're welcome.
Yes, thank you. Yes,
Well,
that's
that's an
twice now
ugly
you've saved
little.
me.
Seriously, where are these all coming from? Cat, have a look at this. There's another one. Ew.
It's like, what on earth is the hell?
It's what happens when a crablouse bites Alana.
She kind of wanders over, and Joey's like looking around, and you hear gunfire
From where?
from the other side of the base, or the other side of the research
Like to the
station.
north? To the north?
Yeah.
Okay.
Joey says, while it's still very fascinating, we decided to have a look at this. Can we go on the biology trip another time?
I think it makes sense for us to walk in pairs and
Sure.
keep an extra strong eye out for more of these things popping out of the snow.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So is there some way we can make some sort of like scouting roll of some description to
Yeah, just make an observation roll.
like we're actively kind of keeping an eye out now?
Yeah, you can have an observation roll and you can have an extra dice.
Oh, I didn't roll my extra dice, but I got a 1 anyway.
Okay. That's fine. Yeah, you can't see anything like that. So you two are going ahead. Andy and Alana, Scott, and Kat are together. And Joey bring up the rear.
Yep.
Yeah. And you go in the way that you described. You can't see anything else, kind of taking over from that. And you can see as you come around the corner here, the damage that's been caused to the side of the storage bin. And you can see that there is a hole that's kind of been blasted into the side. You can also see what looks like an arm laying in the snow, and a foot just on the other side. And as you as you go past the foot, you realize there's no blood, and it's just a foot. As you kind of like walk past it, you look closer. It looks like it's an android's foot.
Ugh, it's a fucking synth.
So we don't need to make any kind of panic rolls or anything, or stress. We've seen that.
You just kind of you can just see it because you start to build up panic and you realize it's actually a synthetic. You're like, okay.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. Come around. Yeah, it's still really dark. And Alana, you kind of make your way around this area here. And this door in front of you is shut.
Yeah. The power's out as well, right?
It is.
Is there any way that we can try and like hack it open or anything like that?
Yeah, you can use the manual override.
Who's our technician again? Scott?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a technician, but I think I might be able to do something.
Someone's called a technician.
I'm the technician.
Andy's the technician, I believe.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Andy's a technician. That's right. Yeah.
That's what it says in his resume.
So I'll kind of look at Andy and say, Andy, can you see if you can get this open? And then I'll stand myself like here, like waiting, my shotgun kind of pointing at the door.
Yep. Okay.
Oops. So
that's fine.
Why is Andy like skewed?
It's some weird thing that I did with my touchpad. I don't quite know how to fix it. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Just wondering if that was like something we need to know. Like, he's
no,
actually
I'm not,
he's actually a
not a tapped magic card. No, I don't know.
I don't know how you did that.
Yeah, just wait till Ed says all tapped cards have to be removed from the game.
But they're the ones who are ready for fighting.
Yeah, Andy, if you could make a Comtech roll to start with. Yeah.
For sure.
Yep, I'll do.
Will one success do? Yeah. All right.
Yeah, that's fine. You basically break open into the override panel, and you basically force the override. Bear with me 1 second. Solve one. Sorry, guys.
Actually.
Yeah, quick break. Good idea. Oh, that's even better. Bit of light.
Apologies.
All good.
Yep. Okay. Yeah. You hit the override. There is a battery which you can attach to the override, and when you attach it, the door clicks open, and then you just have to use a bit of brute force. So any heavy machinery that anyone's got can use that to open up the door.
Hey Scott, you give me a hand over here.
Yeah,
it's a bit stuck.
I'll do.
Yep. There we go.
Once you're opening up the door, someone shoots in your direction.
Oh.
Ah, fuck.
And a couple of rounds go past you into the side of the doorway, and then you hear someone shout, "Stay the fuck back! Stay the fuck back!"
Shut up, it's me. It's fucking Scott, you asshole.
Fucking who the hell? What?
Do we recognize the voice?
No.
Exploration Team B. We've been sent to see what the hell's going on. Hold your
Fucking
fire.
hell.
Hold your fire.
There's 100 fucking people on this planet and you don't recognize us?
I'm gonna step in through the doorway.
Yep. You step into the doorway, and you can see one of the security officers.
It's Alana. It's Alana.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Jesus. The security guard comes wandering over to you. And he says, "Oh, Jesus. Oh, I was with Nasir in Tyrone. Well, I got locked out. That fucking bitch locked us out."
Which fucking bitch?
Oh, what's her name? The scientist.
Lizelle?
No. Oh God, what is her name? The French girl. No, she's not French. She's Russian. Anita.
French, Russian.
Anita, yeah. She locked us. She locked all the doors.
The fuck for?
I don't fucking know. Come in. It's cold outside. And I'm not wearing.
Just watching Andrew do a dance.
He's just basically wearing like a jumpsuit.
Oh God. Yeah, let's all get in there.
Come on then, you useless prick, get out of the way.
The cat's like, oh my god, and you shut the door behind you.
I take off the helmet and kind of throw it into the corner because it probably stinks a bit, like melting plastic and stuff.
You've got this acid burn down the side of your face.
Oh, oof.
This is I've been trying to get through the door, but I don't have anything with me, and the key card's not working.
Is there a manual override on the door?
Let's have a look then.
I don't know. It says
What's
I'll have a look.
What's this guy's name?
Paul.
How long have you been in here, Paul?
I don't know, maybe 20 minutes.
Okay.
Well, Paul, you bloody dunce. I'm sure we'll see something about the door.
If you can, that'd be great.
Right, shall I try heavy machinery again?
Well then.
Man, the doors around here must be solid as shit.
Yeah, you kind of you override it again, and then you basically pull it, and then there's a lot of you manage to pull the thing slightly open, and then between all of you, you manage to pull the actual doors apart, which takes you back into this corridor, which is all very dark. There's water trickling underneath the actual walkways, and this is part of the storage, and there's fish and various other things living in the actual water.
Why
in the name of God is there any of that?
This is where they're experiments being done. They're trying to.
They're experiments in what? Indoor fountains and plumbing.
That's it. Genetically enhanced fish that live at very low degrees.
I mean, it kind of makes sense. You're going to try and modify fish to survive other climates and other whatever. Right, let's go. Let's keep moving.
Seriously, it could only improve the food here.
I hate gene freaks.
Right.
The thing you notice coming into the door is this, is everything's kind of going colder. So there's this sort of like low mist kind of appearing.
Okay.
You realize it's actually got a weird tang to it. It's actually from the tubes and all the various other scientific equipment that have kind of started to thaw, and it's mixed with the cold air. All the heating's obviously has gone off because the power's off, and it's creating this thin layer of, maybe about a couple of inches off the floor of mist.
Fuck, the atmosphere is off.
Not looking too good.
I hate to say, folks, but I'm pretty sure that this base is completely pumped.
Hey, Joey.
Yeah.
We're inside now. Why don't you take the lead and guide us back to wherever we need to go?
Yeah, that seems like a plan. Right. Okay, let's go.
I'll wait and take up the rear.
Yeah, seems good. So Joey goes out the door and heads right. Heads across.
I'm gonna put a hand on Paul's shoulder, before he can leave.
Yeah.
As Joey's going ahead. Now I've taken my helmet off, so I don't have kind of comms necessarily,
Yep.
easily able to talk to anyone else.
Mm-hmm.
And I just want to say to Paul, kind of quietly, have you you seen anything weird? Because there's some sort of fucking alien creatures outside that shoot out acid when you kill them. That's what happened to my helmet. We've killed 2 of them.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that's pretty much exactly what what we're wondering. So you haven't seen anything like that? They look small, like kind of like spiders or like a scorpion with a long tail, but more like the size of a cat. You seen anything like that?
No.
Okay.
Nope. We were chasing one of the guys who thought was one of the informants that the other team found out about.
I think it's safe to say that whatever experiments they've been doing here, they haven't been it hasn't just been on fish.
Shit.
It's up on weird fucking crabs too.
This is well, fucking hell. Let's get the hell out of here. What was all the explosions as well?
Don't know. That was coming from back in the main part of the facility. That's where we're heading now.
Okay. Well, I'll hang back here with you.
Right.
Yeah. So who wants to go next then? Who's following Joey?
Cat.
I want to hang back with Alana.
Okay. Scott, looks like it's you.
Yep, guess so.
That's
fine
fine.
by me. I would have done it anyway.
Then Cat's going to go. And then the security officer will go. Then...
What's the color of Paul's shirt? Not that it should matter.
it's a blue color.
Oh, right, okay. Yeah.
It's very tasteful, like navy blue.
Yeah. Like a navy blue.
No shade of red in sight.
There's no red or anything on it. You can tell.
It is forbidden color in Aliens.
Yeah.
Happy.
So Joey's sort of like taking his time, kind of making his way around here. He's not rushing, and he's putting his pistol around every single corner that he gets to. You slowly are making your way through the building. So all the pipes and stuff are sort of cooling, and then you come out of there, and then you go through a sort of like a small sub room. And then it takes you to this large hall of water with a grate around it.
Oh.
Hey, look, more water.
More water. Joey's kind of looking into the water, but it's this really dark, deep color. And he's he looks over for a second and then he's like, no. And he hugs the wall as he goes around.
Yeah.
Let me just clarify something very quickly. Everyone's got lights on their helmets, right?
Yes, or on a shoulder or mount.
Okay, because I've taken my helmet off. I'm just kind of curious about whether.
Yeah, so you can have a shoulder.
Okay, all right. Yeah.
Yeah, I would say it can be attached to a different thing.
Okay.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
So you kind of go. He walks around the water. Scott, as you kind of like come in, you can see the pool of water. There's not even a ripple on the surface. There's
No.
pipes and stuff just kind of going into the water.
I thought you said it was like a grating covering it.
Yeah, there's a grate around the edges. So if you look at the map, you'll see this grate that goes all the way around the edge.
Oh.
But the center is not.
So there's water underneath as well.
Yes, there is.
Oh no.
Who in the name of shit decided this was a reasonable way to do architecture and interior decorating?
I'd like to take a moment while we're kind of moving along.
Yep.
To just, because I'm at the back as well, to just
Yeah.
hang back and to get my dog tags out.
Yeah.
And to kind of just look at them and think about my training in the Marine Corps.
Yeah.
And to think,
Oh.
Maybe you can be reassuring Cat.
and to just this is my signature item, right? So I'm interacting with it to reduce my stress.
That's fine.
I was just thinking that it would be more cinematic if, like, somebody looks scared and you pull out your dog tags to show, look, we're hardcore, we'll be fine.
No, this is just a personal thing. To be like,
Fair enough.
I've been through shit like this in training. Need to keep my shit together.
Yep, that's fine.
You've been through shit like this in training?
And it's basically counts as like if it matters, like a slow action in the
that's
book
fine.
to do that. Okay,
Yeah,
thank you.
Reduce your stress. That's not a problem.
And that's only allowed just for listeners, people who aren't aware of the rules. It's allowed once per act in cinematic play, which is effectively the whole session. At least this whole session, probably.
Maybe.
Oh, maybe. We'll see.
Maybe.
It's got an hour to go.
Yeah, there's still plenty of time to murder you all. Yeah, so you kind of, once you leave the very weird room of water, Joey's kind of looking around, and he's following a main sort of like thoroughfare towards the rest of the scientific sections. And he's kind of like looking around, but he seems to be picking up the pace. The security guard, Lana, everyone else.
Joey, what's the plan? Where are we going?
Well, we need to get to the main artery that takes us back up to the comms area. We need to be able to try and see if we can find one of the skimmers, and then get away from whatever the hell's going on.
Right. Why are we not just going straight to the shuttles though?
Well, it's good. We've got to go through this way.
You know what? I don't understand that, but that's fine. Let's move on.
Oh, he turns around to you and says, "Well, fuck it, Scott. Which way would you go?"
Why are we going to the comms area? What's that got to
Well,
do
that's
with
where the shuttles are. That's where the shuttles are. Up in
Oh,
operations.
Oh, there we go. Thank you. That was all I needed.
Same. You see his nerves are slightly frayed. Says, "Okay, come on."
It's really easy to get disoriented in these tunnels, seriously.
It is.
I'm disoriented and I'm looking at the dang map.
It is one of those things. So Joey makes his way to this door, and you can you're kind of keeping your way towards it, and the door's locked. Joey's like, "Shit." Right. Can someone see if they can?
Is it locked in a way that somebody with the proper credentials could get through, or is it locked in a way that we're gonna get through, like, by doing something to it?
Yeah, we need to make a contact roll to open up the emergency.
Be Andy
emergency
again,
unlock.
right?
Yeah, and then yeah, if Andy, if you want to do that again.
Absolutely. Does that do? One success?
That'll do.
Good.
As you're doing that, you hear someone from the other side. Who's that? Who's that?
Oh, there's somebody in there. We're exploration team B. Don't shoot.
It's like this is Nazir. Oh.
Oh God. You don't have any of this crabby acid things in there, do you?
Oh God, I saw one of those.
Kill two.
There's two. I saw one.
Well, they're not there anymore, but well, can we come in now?
Yeah. Okay. Hang on. we'll help you. And yeah, you unhook it, and then if someone could make the appropriate heavy machinery roll, you get to have an extra 2 dice.
Rad. Skills, right click, heavy machinery. Oops.
Damn it.
Yeah,
There we go.
you guys, you managed to open up that door, and you see a very grateful Nazir and Tyrone, who's the head of security. Oh my god, thank God.
I'm sorry, Ed. Can you rescue my token? Navigating this on a touchpad is shit.
Where have you gone?
I don't know. I
You're-
can't find myself.
You're right here. Right here.
I just slid off.
That's hilarious.
I can see you here.
Oh yeah, there you are.
Oh, thank you.
You're just upside down.
Okay, so Nazir and Tyrone both are carrying weapons. Are like, right, okay, we can't get any further. We tried getting through this door, but it's locked. There is another door back that way that we could get through. That heads to the northern part of the research center, and that door is unlocked. At which point, emergency lighting starts to come on.
Crap.
Ooh.
And you're like, oh, okay. And the door that you opened slides open. Everyone kind of looks
Okay.
around.
Wonder what's doing that. I thought the computer was out.
Then you hear over the tannoy, all those people who are here in the facility, please stay where you are. Please comply with anyone that you see. Please do not. And then you there's like a break as if someone's talking to them. And then they focus back onto the speaker system. Please do not engage in any form of gunfire or gunplay with any of my team. You will be put down. I suggest you surrender and make your way to any main thoroughfare. Please. I'm telling you now, you realize that when they're talking, they're obviously not, they're trying to have to translate whatever they're trying to say into a different language.
Oh, shit.
Thank you.
What's the accent like? Can we pick it up?
It's presumably Chinese, maybe?
Okay.
Zia kind of looks at you. Okay, well, we need to get out of here. Where's the... where do we need to get to one of the skiffs, or we need to get to one of the shuttles or something?
We need to get on something that can actually get off planet.
Yep.
Jeez.
You know, maybe we should head for the cargo platform overhead.
Maybe.
That we're not going to get any further than orbit, but at least that will be presumably free of these horrible things.
Let's hope so. My God.
Nazir, you've got passcodes, right?
Yeah, I've got a passkey. He holds up a passkey. He says, yeah, this will get me through the entire facility, so this should be fine.
Good.
You suddenly hear a scream and then a
Oh.
gunshot
From where?
Where from?
from behind you. And you realize Paul has disappeared.
No!
For fuck's sake.
Oh, shit.
Can I go peek around the corner?
I guess those UPP assholes.
I'm gonna turn my torch off before I do.
Yep. Okay.
I mean, you said the lights were all back on, so
Yeah. Well, the emergency lighting's on, so it's all very sporadic. But yeah, it lights the way up, sort of like with low light. You go to the corner and you look round. And as you look round, you can see that Paul disappears around the corner, being dragged.
he's being dragged.
You see his feet disappear around the corner.
All right.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna keep an eye on it, and I'm gonna whisper to Kat, who I guess is right next to me, looking at the map. I'm gonna say,
She looks at you.
tell everyone to get moving right now. Paul's just been dragged away. Tell him to be quiet, to get moving.
Okay.
Now.
She rushes back. She goes. She basically walks into the rest of you and goes, "We need to get moving, really now."
Yeah, no shit.
Everyone kind of looks at her and Joe says, "Which way?" She goes,
Where's Alana going?
"Shit. Well, they went that way, so we got to go the other way." Zia says, "Right, okay, this way." And he goes over to the door.
I'm gonna keep an eye around the corner there.
Yep.
Until
Joey,
everyone else
suit?
has moved, and then I'm gonna kind of run and just kind of keep an eye on our 6 o'clock.
Okay. So Joey goes with Tyrone, Kat. You'll kind of bring up the rear. I take it, Andy, you're gonna. Why does that keep all moving? Is that you, Chris?
I wish I could turn myself around. I'm sorry.
Don't worry about it.
Alright, I'm gonna see if I can spin you around as well.
Okay. Yeah. So you're Nazir opens the door, and comes face to face with the person.
Oh no.
And the person shoots at Nazir. And there's a short burst of fire as Nazir hits the floor in front of you, dead.
Oh damn it.
Oh wow.
And Scott, as you're kind of coming into the room, a small round thing lands under the table.
Right then, I'm gonna immediately fling myself right back.
You towards Cat and throw yourself out of the room.
Yep.
Okay? Yep. You're like, yep. I'm going this way. Thanks.
Bye bye.
If you could please make a mobility roll for me.
Oh.
Would you like to push that?
Yes. Hang on while I. Oh god, what have I done? All I can see now is the Zoom call because I've accidentally made it full screen. There we go. I was trying to get rid of it so I could. That's weird.
You push in the chat. You push in the chat output.
Yes, I was just looking at that and I saw that it accidentally rolled.
One success.
Hey, that worked all right.
That's good. We like one success.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, you throw yourself out as there is a large explosion behind you.
Oh no.
And yeah.
Joey. Oh, poor Joey.
Yeah, there's it's really deafening in the actual environment.
Fuck me, that's not a flashbang.
That was not a flashbang. And yeah, there's a lot of smoke and the whole room's filling up now with smoke.
Right. I'm gonna rush around the corner like this when that's happening.
Yep. Okay.
Kind of keeping my gun pointed straight ahead of me. When I get to this point, I want to rush across to here.
Okay, stop there.
And then I'm gonna point over to this kind of area over here.
Okay. Yep. Yeah, that's fine. Andrew.
Yes.
What are you doing?
Forward or back? Oh shit.
Oh god. Between a rock and a hard place, eh? I I yell at the guys behind me, "What was that?" And at the same time, sort of move towards the next corner.
Okay.
Trying to keep sort of both Alana and the people behind me in view, which is hard with all the corners in this corridor.
Yeah, you can't. You've either got to keep an eye on Alana or no one else.
Yeah, no. Man, this sucks. But yeah, I try to like not get out of sight, or at least not out of earshot.
Okay. Kat comes running around the corner, sort of on hands and knees, and just throwing herself. Just holding her ears and running in your direction, and screaming. Scott?
Oh.
I think I'm just gonna have to go the other direction.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Okay. You hear some more gunfire coming from that room.
Oh, well.
Alana, back to you.
What's happening back there?
I don't see anything.
Nope.
I'm gonna run to this corner here, and I kind of peek around the corner into this room. What do I see?
Cool. You peek around the corner. You can see Paul laying on the floor.
Anyone else?
Nope. You look around, and then you can see that he is missing part of his head.
Oh.
There is blood smeared up the walls, and it's pooling on the floor.
Oh no.
What about these? They're like these. Looks like maybe some sort of door or access.
There is indeed an access door which seems to be open.
With the one that I'm on right now.
Yep.
On the right.
Just there.
I'm gonna keep my shotgun pointed at it.
Yep.
Until everyone comes up behind me.
Okay. Andy.
Do I take stress for seeing the dead body?
No.
Okay. All right.
You're an ex-soldier. You've seen this before.
I mean, what with Cat running at full tilt in my direction, I'm like, okay, this is going to be the way forward.
Yep.
Get the hell out of here.
By the way, rotation on the tokens is on a keyboard is to hold shift and then use the mouse rolling button.
Nope. Every time I try and move my token, it just moves everybody's token, that's and fine. I have no idea why.
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
It's some, I don't know, like it's some weird short key, whatever they're called on a touchpad. When I try to move the map, sometimes I don't know, I do something wrong and then it spins.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Okay. You see everyone bring up the rear now. Alana, you turn around. You hear a couple more gunshots. What are you gonna do?
Go back the way we came.
Okay.
We're gonna whisper that like loud stage whisper to everyone else. Back the way we came. No, but I'm staying there. I'm keeping an eye. I'm gonna take up the like. Andy's gonna have to go in the front, I guess.
Okay. Yeah.
Right.
Andrew, you're going first.
And I'm gonna keep an eye on the access hatch.
Yep.
As I'm taking the lead, I am taking out my pistol.
Yeah.
If I'm understanding you correctly, the access hatch is this thing here to your right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Which is open. There's blood all around in that room.
Yeah.
And a dead body.
Oh, good. Let's leave that the hell alone.
Okay. Cat is very quickly bringing up the rear engine.
Sensible choice.
And then Scott. Okay.
Yep. I'd like to... No, that's not going to work. You can't really run backwards, can you?
No. But you can kind of purposefully retreat backwards.
Yeah.
Presumably keeping your gun facing down the corridor.
I mean, yeah, that seems like it might be a good idea. If nothing else, if I see somebody peeking their head around, they're gonna get discouraged.
Cool. Andrew.
Well, as I enter the room with the water, I guess that might be a good moment for an observation roll.
Oh yeah, I was going to say, would you like to make an observation roll?
Ooh, I don't see a thing. And actually,
No.
I think I'm actually too nervous to push this.
That's
So I don't see anything. This is fine.
Okay. Cat does the same thing.
That's very fun.
Scott.
I guess I'll go in there too.
Okay, cool.
Yep. Sorry.
And then Alana.
Yeah, as soon as Scott goes, I'm gonna kind of retreat from my position, but kind of keeping an eye behind me.
Yep. Okay. Okay. So, Andrew, you kind of get to here. Cat's kind of like laying around here. Scott, make an observation roll.
Okay, okay. Oh man.
Uh-oh.
Well,
Okay.
You're fine.
That's fine. You don't see anything other than the ripples that are on the water.
oh. Except it was perfectly clear before.
It was.
Why is there ripples? Maybe it's just us running. Maybe the steel's vibrating.
I'm gonna treat that water with high levels of suspicion. I'm concerned there may be another one of those crabby beasties in there,
Yep.
and I'm gonna communicate as such to the others.
Okay. Points guns towards the ripply waters. It's kind of the ripples are sort of.
Christ on a bike! You think these things can swim?
They got a lot of fucking legs.
Yeah, I don't like this. I try and leave this room. Rather.
You seen how many
more
legs the
hurried.
swimming team's got? It's the same number.
All right,
Amazing.
we all
I'm
through?
sorry, Ed. I forgot that you wanted to try and have a not funny game.
No. I'm happy to, temper
That's the thing.
the death by. Yep. Okay, Andrew, you're coming through
Death by
forward.
bodily invasion.
Yep. Scott, you kind of that's where Alana does the same thing. So, Andrew, which way are you going to go? Back to the stores room?
Well, I guess that's what the orders were, wasn't it?
They
No,
were
no,
indeed.
don't
the way
go
we
back to
came?
the. Don't go all the way back. When you get to the room with all the the river, the stream
The
under
fish.
the.
Yep.
Yeah, the fish. Head north.
Head north. Okay, can
Good, I
do.
was going to ask about north. Seemed like
Okay.
a plan.
It's fine. Cat's going to basically follow you. Scott's bring up the rear. Alana will bring up the rear. Alana, as you bring up the rear, you can see that there is more ripples that occur in the water.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
Nothing happens, and you kind of back off out.
Is there anything loose, near on the floor in that room?
You could probably
I can kick something into the water.
kick. There's probably like a
Hey,
spanner or something. Maybe
Yeah.
you can just kick into it. Yeah.
what are
As
you
I'm-
doing, bro?
As I'm leaving, I'll lean over, pick up the spanner, and as I'm standing, basically just well away from it, I'm gonna kind of throw it like right into the middle of the water,
Yeah. Okay.
and then I'm gonna retreat further.
Okay.
If there's anything in there, I'm going to agitate it, so it will come after whoever's behind us.
Yep.
That's my thinking.
Yeah. You
That's
throw it
a
into the
fuck of
water.
a gamble.
It makes a splash.
Shit, physics again.
Are you gonna wait around, or you just
No, I'm not waiting around. No, I'm gonna keep moving.
don't wait around. Please don't wait around.
I'm closing.
Okay.
I'm also closing any doors that I can.
Yeah. There are no doors here at the moment.
Yeah, of course there aren't. Good.
No, that'd be too easy, wouldn't it? Okay. You're gonna make your way.
I'm still
North
taking the
stores.
keeping the rear, but yeah, I'm not hanging around.
Okay. That's fine. Yeah.
No, no.
Okay, you're gonna head north. Okay, Andrew, you head north. You come to a door that lead into stores. But you've also got a grate that goes across up into here. but you'd have to move a bunch of stuff to get there. So, Chris, which way do you want to go?
I guess I'm still gonna head north.
Okay. So yeah, you head north and you get onto the grate that's here. And you can kind of see it's like an access hatch which takes you into another part of the area. Alana, as you go around the corner, you hear something happening in that room that you threw the spanner in.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like water being displaced.
Oh no.
No gunshots or explosions
No
or anything?
gunshots. No,
Okay.
nothing like that. Okay.
I hope it's got a shit sense of direction.
No compass. Okay, so Andrew, you get to this sort of like grate area. Yeah, you can remove the grate. There's an access hatch. It doesn't really take much to kind of just need to pop it and do a comm check roll for me.
Yes, by all means. Yeah. Will one success do it?
That'll do. Yeah, you
Awesome.
undo. Yeah, you unlock the access grate. You kind of have to like bend your head and kneel down into it.
Well,
which you
time
do.
for observation, maybe?
Make an observation.
Yeah, no,
That's
this
fine.
time I am so gonna push this. Ew. No,
Oh,
no, I
Damn.
don't. Yeah, no.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, you kind of like step over
Looks
the
good.
threshold and go in. As you do that, you realize your foot goes into water,
Oh.
and you stand in sort of like ankle deep water.
Well, I guess, I mean, at least the suit means my sock's not gonna get wet.
Yeah, no, your sock's not going to get wet. And you're kind of sort of like half bending down. So you're sort of like in a crouch, not quite crouch, but low. And you have to kind of like awkwardly make your way to the north.
I hate
Cactum's
this.
running.
I hate you.
Scott brings up the rear, and Alana is also bringing up the rear.
I sort of call over my shoulder. Wait in here.
Yeah.
gotta keep moving, keep pushing.
What
Yeah,
sort of-
yeah, yeah.
Like, what do I know that the room up ahead to be? Or do I not know what that room is because this is a part
Yeah.
of the facility I've not been in?
Yeah, you've never been in this part of the facility, and you don't have. It's not on your map that you remember seeing.
Oh, great.
Um,
Secret rooms I'm seeing for the first time in a crisis.
indeed.
Couldn't be anything dangerous, could it?
Oh,
Why would they put that here?
LaSalle Bionational always takes care of its employees.
Hmm. Pays well too.
so it looks like you're in some kind of pen again, and you kind of step into the room, and it's a larger room. In the center of the room, there is some kind of it looks like some kind of tank that's kind of releasing some kind of vapor that's kind of going into the floor, which is cooling, which is then leaving you this sort of like water on the floor or liquid on the floor. There are various pipes and channels and various other things that are kind of very,
It looks like some kind of experimental stasis module.
well, it could be something like that.
For keeping livestock fresh in transit, no doubt.
I mean, do I understand what I'm looking at? Does it look like, I don't know, like environmental controls or
it's
anything
some
that
kind
I
of-
would be familiar with as a technician?
you can roughly kind of figure out that it's probably some kind of environmental making thing, without actually knowing what it was.
Ah, yes, the
You know,
title of your PhD.
That's it. Environmental making thing. It's a way of changing the environment to hostile environments or to nice environments, to changing the atmosphere in the actual room itself. And currently, it seems to be with everything that's happened, everything's shut down. It's obviously cooled down, and whatever the environment was has turned into a liquid and is now laying on the floor.
But I don't feel like this is an immediate threat, I guess.
No, you seem fine.
Also, yeah, so long as I don't feel like, I don't know, we're about to be gassed or something. I'm good. I keep going.
So there appear to be 4 exits out of this room. I'm just going to carry on heading north.
Well, I'm going to wait for everybody to enter the room so that we can decide this together.
Okay.
So I'm just going to make room here.
You hear Kat sort of like, oh, for fuck's sake, as she splashes into the water, and then makes her way into the same thing.
Calm down, it's quite safe in here. I'm a technician, trust me.
Scott, you do the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
And Alana, you bring up the rear. So you all eventually end up in this room.
Okay. Do you want to keep going north or do you want to go east? As far as I can tell, south and west are fucked.
Yeah.
Well, if you remember when we came in here, we're not too far from the place we entered. We can only go north so far before we run out of buildings.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have to head east at some point. I don't know if it's here or if it's gonna be later if we keep going north here.
I suppose now's as good a time as any.
This looks like a kind of a hub, so maybe going east here might be an obvious choice. I think I should take point though now.
Could you
Well,
make
I
an
guess-
observation roll?
Who, me?
All of you, please.
Okay. Prepare to be dazzled.
Who got a stress?
Yeah.
Andy.
Andrew did.
Yeah, I do.
Andy, you're gonna roll a stress roll.
Keeping it together.
Oh.
Yep. As you're kind of there, you notice coming out of this side another one of these creatures with the long legs and the tail. This crab creature.
Ah, Christ.
It seems to just be slowly kind of. That's Lana again.
Oh,
yeah,
no.
it's me. Yeah. It's not lost on me.
You without the helmet.
I
it's
got
kind of just stopped.
face hugger perfume on.
It's just stopped. And it's just sitting there.
Oh,
I mean-
waste it.
It's within range of my shotgun, so I'm gonna
Yep.
blast it.
Okay.
Like, I'm not even gonna hesitate.
Yep.
I don't want to
That'll
push
do.
this. I'm gonna, yeah.
Is that going to be enough?
Bloody hell.
That's
I
fine.
do 3 damage with my shotgun.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, you shoot it.
Man, you should have a bloody word with the Foundry.
It
That's fine. That's a success.
it explodes in a bunch of fingers and
Oh.
and blood everywhere. Yep. You can smell the strong smell of acid eating into metal.
I'm just gonna basically say another one of those creatures from outside. Let's go. And I'm gonna take point. I'm gonna jog over to this
Okay.
corridor thing.
Yep. You head on to the corridor, and you hear some gunfire coming from the pool area.
Oh, right through the spanner.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You come to this junction here.
Yeah.
Technically, that's a crime against humanity. That's biowarfare.
I'm assuming everybody's coming up behind me, but yeah.
Who's bringing up after Alana?
Now, I'm kind of aware that there was a creature went into these vents that we're in, or whatever the access tunnels that we're in. And I'm gonna kind of just look to my right. I'm gonna look ahead and see if I can see any sign of blood or anything on the ground.
I'm gonna take the rear guard. Andrew and Kat, you go in the middle.
Oh, I wanna, stay inside of Alana if I can. That was not
Yep.
fun knowing that she was bringing up the rear. I didn't like that.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, you look to the left, Lana. You look straight on. You can't
Andrew,
see
you
anything.
have got to stop thinking with your dick.
Man, that girl knows everything about survival. If you went to the gym sometime, you'd know what a badass she is.
Right, I'm gonna move to the next junction. Take a look to the
Yep.
left.
Take a look to the left. Yeah, you can see that it ends in a tank that goes up into the surface.
Okay. Yeah, and I'm gonna keep.
Then
But I don't see
carry
any
on.
blood or anything,
No.
creatures, nothing. So I'll just
There's
keep
nothing.
moving to the end of the tunnel.
Yep, you hear some more gunfire from to the south, and you carry on, and you come to a junction panel which leads out into the main part of the base.
Can I open that on my own, or do I need someone's help? Or
No, you can open it up on the side. It's fine. Yeah, you just have to like.
so I'm gonna try and do it
relative.
like kind of a little bit quietly and just kind of peek my head out left and right.
Yep.
Just see
Okay.
what's on the other side of this this
It's
panel.
fine. You take your time. You kind of slowly peek out. You can't see anything other than the main concourse that takes you through the area. You know that if you continue on, you'll go to the sleeping areas, sleeping arrangements. And if you were to go to the north, it would take you into the scientific units. So east takes you to the
But I
living
know
areas,
the way out.
the
Like
operations.
yeah. So I want to head towards operations then.
That's fine. Yeah, you head out. Scott,
Yeah.
you're bringing up the rear.
Yeah.
You make an observation roll for me, please.
Yeah.
Oh.
My tone of voice should convey suspicion.
That'll do.
Yeah,
What
I
do you
might
say
try and
with
push
those
that.
observations?
I'm not sure you can push observation rolls.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right, because it's not always an
It's a
active
passive.
thing.
It's a
No,
passive
yeah,
thing.
it's passive. So that's fine. You kind of look around.
It's a shame I can't roll strength for observation, eh?
And you realise that there was, as you look down the corridor, past the junction into the room that you're in, there is movement coming from behind.
Oh, great.
Oh, I don't like this.
Folks, we got something coming up behind. Keep your eyes out.
Okay. So Lonnie, you kind of climb out of the vent. Andrew, you climb out of the vent too. Cat's climbing out the vent. Scott, as you're
I
getting to the
try and
vent,
give her a hand. Is she fine? How's she doing? Is she keeping it together? Kind of okay.
yeah, she seems okay. She just seems a bit kind of like gets over and done with really. She's talking to herself quite a bit, and she's sort of like playing with this like frog that she's got on a lapel.
Oh, poor thing.
And you're just like, what's going on? You can hear something making a noise in the room that you're all in, Scott. And then there's the sound of movement running down the passageway, coming towards you.
Oh, terrific. When you say it's a sound of movement running,
It's like the sound that you'd hear of, say, a dog or an animal running on all fours.
yeah, so it's not a biped.
No,
Right
Way
then.
too many legs too.
too many legs.
All right then. Like, everybody, let's go. Like, there is something coming. We don't want to be here.
If you can make a mobility roll to get out of the out the hatch, I'll do.
Yeah, there we go. Can I
yeah,
slam the hatch shut right after me?
yeah. You slam the hatch shut right behind you. and there's sort of like a locking mechanism, which you presumably put on. As you do that, something slams into the back of it.
Oh.
And makes a bit of a dent. Like, oh, okay.
Fuck.
Then there's some scratching noises coming from the other side.
Jesus. These things are getting big and strong.
And then you hear it run off in a different direction through the actual vent thing.
All right, let's keep moving.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alana. You're gonna continue to go east.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, let's bring
Get
up
the
the rear.
actual fuck out of here.
Andrew's now bringing up the rear.
That's fine.
Yep, and you're making your way to operations.
Yeah. And we're gonna check side tunnels and stuff before
Yep.
just like walking in front of them.
So
yeah.
as you get to here, Alana, you look up and you can see that this is the sort of like living areas of all the miners.
Mm-hmm.
And you can see there's a load of smoke and stuff coming from there. And you can see there's an arm sort of like there, connected to a shoulder and someone's head. And there's a bit of blood and stuff along the side. It looks like whoever's come in has hit the living areas.
But they looks like they bombed them.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, well the UPP are clearly sick pieces of shit.
Yep. Keep moving.
Yep. You will keep moving. And you head your way to the operations and mines.
Could this be a good
which-
spot to?
This seems like a good spot to leave it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool.
As you get out of the scientific areas and head towards the main thoroughfare, which takes you up to operations or across to the mining section.
All right. Thank you very much.
Well, wow.
I'm going to give you all a story point for that,
Okay.
which you can use at a later date, next session, for a reroll.
I can't believe we all survived that.
I can't believe I survived that.
I can't believe you survived it either.
That was a bunch of good rolls.
It
There's
was.
also a bunch of utterly fud rolls.
Yeah, that's
there
only
was-
the observation ones, though.
Well, yeah.
Well, I
Not-
don't know.
Not for me. It's a good thing that you rolled well when I was getting face hugged.
And it's a good thing that you didn't panic.
No, there was a
Yeah,
lot of
yeah.
good panic
Yeah,
rolls
yeah.
there.
That's true.
Cool. Yeah, no, that's Act 1 done of 2.
Great, we survived it. That's amazing.
Woohoo!
So we are
Now we
due
can
to
relax.
we're due to play again in 2 weeks' time on the 8th of August. So hope this will be. I guess you said this is going to be the second part of this cinematic
It will be, yeah.
scenario.
So pumped.
And then that'll be our penultimate episode in 2 weeks' time. So in 4 weeks' time will be our final episode.
It will be.
And
It's gonna
the
be
plan is to
strange.
jump straight from that 2 weeks after that final episode to jump into our new campaign of the beginner's set for the One Ring 2nd edition. We're hoping it's going to be out by then, and that's going to run.
Otherwise-
That's going to run for like 4 or 5 sessions or so. So that's all what's coming up. Yeah. So this campaign is rushing to a conclusion. It's feels like.
Yeah.
And yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. And if you haven't already, if you could hit the like button and the subscribe button as well. That really helps us to grow the channel. If you have any questions or comments about this episode, chuck them in the comments. Otherwise, at the bottom of the screen, you can see that there is a ticker with links to social media. We're all active in Discord, so that's the best place to get hold of us. But yeah, thank you very much, Ed.
Amazing. Thank you very much.
And thanks
Good fun.
as well, Chris and Harry.
Yeah.
Cheers,
Well,
baby.
thank you.
Good
All
night,
right.
everybody.
See ya.
Bye-bye.